These are a couple of shelves down in my basement, and I've been clearing them out, but as you can see, I still have some books and some folders and things down here in the bottom. So I was thinking about moving those into this other room that I have in the basement. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. And so I came over and I opened up the door thinking, wonder if I have enough room. And this is what I found. These are my bags from when I did the 40 bags in 40 days declutter challenge. I left them here in case I realized I needed a picture or something when I was doing my editing. That could be a tiny tidy all its own. But if I'm going to move those books and things, those folders in here into this room, I'm going to have to make some room. If you want more inspiration and motivation, click on the playlist. I'll have a link in the description box below. And I'll also have a link to Sunday Dawn's channel, The Helpful Home. She is the host of Tiny Tidy Tuesdays every week. For now, if you have anything around your house that you want to tidy up, declutter, organize, clean, grab your stuff and come on, and we'll do this together. Okay, first things first. I need to clean this up so I can have some room to walk and not be tripping over things or anything like that. So, I'm going to sort the things that are just going to go into trash and recycle from the things that I can gift away. And now this is what it looks like. It turned out that I have 20 bags of things that are going to either go into the trash bin or into the recycle bin. And then I have all of these things, 40 bags, that are giftable. They're things that possibly somebody will want it, but one of those has these shower curtain hooks in it, and Michelle Heiss commented that these would look really cute out in my fairy garden. And you know what? She's right. So thank you, Michelle. I am going to take your suggestion, and when I do my fairy garden makeover, that is exactly where they are going. But now it's time to finish clearing this stuff up because I'm not done yet. I think the easiest thing to do first will be to get these things out of here, the ones that'll either be trashed or put into recycle. And then I'll figure out if I'm going to post any of this on Buy Nothing or just wait for a pretty day. We should have a pretty weekend pretty soon, right? Where it's not too cold, not too hot, and not raining. I hope so. I haven't had any of those yet. I got all of the trash and recycle stuff out, and then I decided to just put the items that I can gift away into these 2 laundry baskets. I'm going to leave it right here, all of the stuff, until I have a pretty weekend, and then I'll take it up and put it in a driveway giveaway. I came down here to move some books and folders and things into those shelves, and then I ended up cleaning all this up, and then I decided to put my things in the memory bin that I had gone through and decided to keep. And I had it all in there, and then I decided to see if this little bed, this little doll bed, would fit in here as well. So I took everything out and moved stuff around, and look at this. I put the papers underneath, and this fits on top, and it is touching the bottom. There's room. The reason I'm keeping that is because my dad made it, and I don't really have a place in my house to put it out at this time. I used to decorate with that sort of stuff, but I don't anymore. But I kind of want to hang on to the bed and maybe pass it on to one of my nieces or their kids someday. So now I'm going to see if I can get all of this other stuff back in here somehow. I don't want to hurt the bed. This is kind of heavy, but I'm thinking if I put it this direction, it'll be able, wait a minute, maybe I can take this out. Yeah, that way it'll be sitting on the wood and not smashing the pillow. The pillow can go, I'll just put it there. Let's see. Okay, and so I also have this. My mother-in-law made that for our dog Spooky, so I want to keep that. And then we have the Raggedy Ann doll that my grandmother had made. She wasn't watching where I was looking. She had Raggedy Ann dolls made for all of the granddaughters one year. She didn't make them. That grandmother didn't, so the other one did. But she had the little name put on it, and I've shown her before. But the reason her little dress is purple is because that was my favorite color, and so that's what she did. She had them all done in the favorite colors, and this is the purse that my parents got me when they went to Mexico, and I just really like it. I've always liked it. I don't really use it, but I like it. And then I have my doll, my Belle doll. Let's see, because this is going to go to one of my niece's daughters someday whenever she wants it. She said she still wants it last time I asked, but she isn't ready to have it yet. And let's see if this can fit. Because what I don't want to do is have things so they'll get broken or smashed up and ruined. And then this can just pop in right there, I think. How's that? There you go. And it all fits in there nicely. There's even a little room left if I decide I want to put more things in. I can always rearrange it some more. But there we go. That's my memory bin stuff. And now I don't have the box. Oh wait, something's not fitting. What am I hitting? Oh, the Belle doll. She's too tall. Okay. Well, we're not done yet. Okay, there you go. How about that? Let's see if that works. That'll work, I think. Yes. Oh, there you go. So now I don't have that box sitting here anymore that had the bed in it. That's been sitting there like forever. So now we can take that away. Yay, I'm excited. Okay, well now maybe I can work on the shelves. I need to see how long this video is though. If it's too long, I'll just divvy it up. And so this and this will be one tiny tidy, and then this will be a separate tiny tidy. But you know what? I'm not going to know until I'm doing the editing, because I don't remember how much I've recorded already. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and we'll just go with it. That's how I roll. These shelves are pretty well cleared off. There's a few things there that Randy has not gone through yet, but it looks like I'm going to need 3 empty shelves. I think I'd kind of like to get this to where it is all books, or almost all books. But I keep coming back to this shelf right here. There are a few things here. I don't know that they're really books. They're kind of like paper, but they can stay on the shelves. But all the rest of this stuff, maybe I can find somewhere else to put that. That would give me 1 shelf. So I'm just going to start with 1 shelf. I need 3, but I'm going to start with 1 and see if I can make some progress. I moved a couple of things around and made some space right here. So I put the paper items here, and then I just started taking the things out that were in the shelf out one by one and seeing if I could find a new home for each thing. And I did. These things are going to go upstairs. Each one of these cards has a special sentiment written on it, or it was from someone special to me. So those I will be keeping, but I have some cards upstairs that I've been collecting as I've been decluttering, and I'm putting them all together. So those will go upstairs. And then I've run out of these Post-it notes in my desk upstairs. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that tape and that pack of Post-it notes up and put them in my desk. And then I have this, I think it's a sewing and crafting basket. I've had this for several years. Still has the tags on it. I've never used it. And it's a really nice one. I think it's time for me to go ahead and let it go. So now everything that was on that shelf is either leaving or has a new home. And I've already wiped the shelf down too. So I can start bringing in some of those books and binders. I got all of this stuff moved in, and now it's time to find another shelf I can empty out. And I looked at all of the shelves. Most of them have books in them, or folders, or binders, or something and of that sort, except for this one. Most of this stuff can be rehomed. The only thing that might stay with the books is this thing of paper dolls. So all of the rest of this, though, looks like it's some containers that I might use when I get to the point of organizing in here, and also some envelopes. So I just have to look and see if there's space somewhere else. And that'll empty out shelf number 2. And now shelf number 2 is filled up. So where are we going to find enough room for the stuff that's on shelf number 3? I think there's stuff in that box. That basket, maybe I could find another place to put that. Maybe, I know those are my music books. Maybe if I look through them, maybe I'll find some that I'm ready to let go of. That may be what I need to do. You know what? I decided to just go ahead and get it done. So I cleared out that shelf and I got all that other stuff put in there from shelf number 3. I did find this to declutter as I was putting it in there, though. It's a newsletter, a Roy Clark newsletter from 1979. I don't think I need that, so I'm going to let it go. Maybe somebody collects this stuff. Anyway, I got shelf number 3, shelf number 2, and shelf number 1 all filled back up. This is what the shelves in here are looking like. There you go. I don't know if you can see all of that. Except for Randy stuff, these shelving units are now emptied out. And that is my tiny tidy for this Tuesday. Let me know down in the comments if you did a tiny tidy along with me. And until next time, happy decluttering. Bye. I wanted to declutter and move some things around, but first I had to tidy up a mess. And then I got distracted by a second mess I found. But that's another story. I digress. You see, I had to clear a space so I could put stuff in that place. That meant moving all of that stuff too. It started out a tiny tidy, but it finished as a mighty. But hey, all of it was done when I was through. There's my bubby. Did you get your tiny tidy done? Did you get your tiny tidy done today?